Welcome back, team. Hopefully you're all doing well in the lockdown. Hopefully you're looking after yourselves. Hopefully you're washing your hands, and hopefully you haven't gone too insane just yet. And then I'm doing okay, but if you want to check it out, you can follow me on Instagram. I'll put the link down below. Today we're going to do some putting practice. I know that it can be pretty boring just putting up and down a putting mat, but I'm going to show you what I do. Hopefully I can give you some tips that you can put into your own game. And I've also got a great tip on how 2 beers can make you become a better putter. So stay tuned for that. So I've got my putter set up here. Got some BlueTEC on the club face, either side of the sweet spot. You can also use rubber bands, or you could probably even use chewing gum, but I'm not sure if that will come off or not. Alright guys, this is my setup. Nothing too fancy. Putt out, putting mat, putt out hole. Highly recommend it. It's a good putting mat. Got my tripod over there ready to record my stroke. Highly recommend you record your stroke from above, as in if you're looking straight down on your putter head. And also record in slow motion. This allows you to identify the good parts of your putting stroke and the bad parts. Also, you may be wondering why I have a towel on the ground. This is for me to stand on. Makes me feel a little bit higher, as in if I've got golf shoes on. So the idea of putting at home is to have the same setup so it's repeatable when you get out on the golf course. So here we are, BlueTEC on the putter face. So the whole idea of the BlueTEC on the putter face is to get you to hit it out of the center of the club face every time. So if you have a tendency of coming in with a closed club face, you're more likely going to hit the one on the outside. And vice versa, if you have a tendency of coming in with an open club face, you're going to hit the BlueTEC on the inside. It's not going to come off correctly. Now, after recording my stroke in slow motion, I've worked out that I have a tendency of having an early exit. So it's a little bit of a swiping motion. So for me to stop this, I'm going to put down a container or a T-peg or a golf ball just on the inside of my exit point. And this here is a good drill to allow me to get the feeling of completing my stroke. So one of the best ways to become a better putter is to be able to roll it better and get it to come off straighter. So this is where the 2 beers are going to come into play. So if you've got a putting mat with a line, you can put the beer cans on either side of the line, about a foot away from where you're going to putt the ball. Make sure you can get the ball just through it. So the tighter it is, obviously the harder it's going to be. If you're a little bit less advanced, you can make the gap a little bit wider. If you haven't got a line, you can use a club or a stick. Set it up and then guess either side of the club. Test with the ball. And then you're going to hit putts from here, and the whole idea is to get it through the cans. So if you have a tendency of pulling it, like I do, you're more often not going to hit this can here. If you open the club face and you push it, you're going to hit this can here. So this really makes you get it through the gap, and the results will take care of themselves. And there we are, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed those tips. Hopefully they help out with your practice. Don't forget you can also challenge yourself, so make the gate a little bit smaller, or maybe give yourself a goal of 10 through in a row, and then you can try and beat it the next day. So if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, and maybe you could chuck a comment down below. Tell me how many you get in a row, and maybe we can make a little challenge of this. Until next time, cheers guys.